probably see I've got everything everywhere, but again, this is going to get done on high heat in a hot wok, so you haven't got time to be messing around and you start burning everything. Firstly, I'm going to do a chicken fried rice. We've got diced onions, garlic, ginger here. Got spring onions, some's going to go in it, some's going to be to garnish. Got cabbage and carrots, green peas, that's obviously the rice. Omelets just got done, that's going to get thrown in there with it. Got the chicken breast there, I'm going to slice that up in a minute. Before we start, we're going to make the sauce. Like I've mentioned before, we're going to use light soy sauce, dark soy sauce. I'm going to put some fish sauce in there. So if you're going to use more of a soy sauce, use the dark one more. The dark one's actually got more salt in it, like I've mentioned before. But when you taste it, it's not as salty as the light one, because it's got more soy in it, and the soy combats the saltiness and breaks down the saltiness, so you feel like, oh, it's not as salty. So if you're going to use light soy sauce, remember, it makes the food saltier, as you would have probably thought it might be the other way around. So we're going to have 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce. Two dark. Then I'm going to put about half a tablespoon of sesame oil. And again, some people might put this in when you're frying. If you're going to put this in when you're frying, I say literally put like half a teaspoon, because when you put it in with hot oil and all that, it enhances the flavour of the sesame oil, as sesame oil has already been toasted and cold pressed and whatnot. Now I'm going to put some black pepper in there. I'm not going to add the fish sauce. I'm going to add that while I'm doing the rice, so it coats in the rice and everything. I want to make sure the food's not too salty. So now that that sauce is done, we're going to do the chicken. Now with this sauce, I'm literally just going to get 1.5 tablespoons of it. I'm not going to need the spoon again, so we're going to use a spoon for this part. Now this has already had around 2 tablespoons of oil in. So like I mentioned before, put the onions in. Normally you see I do the garlic small. I'm doing the garlic big chunks in here, because it's on high heat, you do not want that to burn. Because as soon as that garlic, when it's on low heat, when the garlic's being chopped low, when the garlic's being chopped small and the oil is hot, the garlic will straight away start to burn. Now if the onions kind of start to caramelize and burn and all that, it's okay. With the ginger as well, it's okay, but with the garlic, it starts tasting bitter, and when it gives the food an off flavour. So that's the way you can be sure to cook the garlic and still have that nice garlicky flavour. Put the chicken in. Now guys, make a hole in there, put the rice in there. Now this one I'm going to add some fish sauce. Add some, probably about another tablespoon of the dark soy sauce. Egg. Fold it in now just to make sure everything's got that flavour. Now, the other one I made, you probably saw I put a tablespoon of, when I made the poor one, wine vinegar, but I'm going to put a tablespoon of the lesser slime in here. It's not a proper fried rice without that Mauritian sauce in there. Now you could have done the omelette two different ways. You could have done it where you didn't put it in the food, or you can just put it on the rice at the end. I obviously put it in the food. I keep a tiny bit at the end just for extra garnish, like that. I'll put some spring onions on it. But that's the one. Come on. No. The same as every time. Perfect. Don't even think you can get any better. Now I've got some of this lesser slime, which is the Mauritian garlic sauce. That's it there. That's gonna accompany the chicken fried rice. Zoom out a bit. We've got that and that.